And all right, we're live. And also, I think we will get this recorded as well. We will definitely have a great session ahead of us. Just really neat. George is a life coach and has so much background in this field of helping and just really being a light to others. So George, thank you for being on. These are the ladies there in Kafui, so dedicated and really all about their craft. Today we're going to talk about family balance, but let's go to George and just any insights.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much for inviting me. I live in Johannesburg, but I am from Zimbabwe. And so Zimbabwe and Zambia are like twin sisters. So we are very good friends. Can you hear me? Okay, am I clear? Can you hear me? Barbara, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that everyone is hearing me.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm a coach. I work with executives, business people, but I love life coaching. I am a Christian, and I grew up in the church, and yeah, so I like helping people who help themselves, and that's the important thing. As you ladies are doing, as I understand, you're working very hard for yourselves and your families, and I'm very happy to play a part, any small part that I can play to help you achieve better results. Okay, so that's me.
All right, well, Bernard, over to you, and we'd love to learn and see who's here today. If you guys can just quickly introduce yourselves.
My name's Enya Lulu. I sell second-hand clothes. I'm a mother of three, a widow. Oh, my name is Barashat Sandy. I'm selling vegetables. I'm a mother of 5 children. Awuzinanga negiri endungu ni kwisa mabusalize n'abaana baliko.
Okay, so she says that her name is Lillian Lungu. She has a grocery store. That's her business, and she has 4 kids. So today we only have 3 of our entrepreneurs. It is just from raining, so 2 more couldn't make it.
Thank you very much.
Okay, great. Well, George, over to you. Just any general thoughts that you want to give for family balance, running a business. This is your time to just give a little bit of intro, and then we'll lead into some questions and see how some of your coaching tips can help. We know you're an expert coach, so we kind of over to you to see how you can lead them in some epiphanies here.
Yeah, okay. Just to find out, I suppose, I think all of you have children. I think you've got 5, you've got 4, you've got 4, I think. And how old are your children?
Can you just repeat that? I think it wasn't clear.
It wasn't clear. I just want to find out the ages of the children.
Oh, okay. So,
My firstborn is 28, and my lastborn is 18.
Okay. Do you look after all of them, or others are on their own now?
The firstborn stays alone, but the two, I look after them. The one who's 22 and the one who's 18.
Okay, so you have two children that you have to worry about right now.
Yes.
Okay, no, that's fine. And Madam next to you, how many children do you look after?
5.
You still look after all 5?
No, one is married.
Okay.
But the 4, I'm still
Let's stay with you.
I'm still together.
Okay. And you, Madam, how many children do you actually look after?
4.
4. You all four you still look after.
Yes.
Okay. And you do that on your own. The husband, where's your husband?
Lillian is married, so she stays with the husband.
Okay, she stays with her husband. Why I'm asking these questions really is to find out how much time you spend with your children. You are very busy in what you do, I know that. But how much time do you dedicate to spending with your children? To teach them things that you know?
Yeah, should they answer that?
Why it's important is because they are business people and mothers. They learn things in business, and they learn things as they grew up. Are they passing on this knowledge to their children? I just want to find that out. If not, what is the blockage? What's the problem?
For me, since I do business from home, I think most of the times I'm with my children. My last born, she's in grade 12. When she knocks out from school, she'll come and join us.
Join you. Okay, that's good. So she's learning from you as you do your business. Good. And Madam, what was the name again? Yes.
Evarasha. So, so Evarasha says that she also finds time for children, and she finds time to teach them about family values and how to balance life, even a few skills that she's learned over time in her business.
Very good, very good. And I take it, Madam, at the end, would that be the same answer from you? Bernard, just help me translate that one.
Okay. So, name more, please. Okay. So even Lillian here, she does a business from home. So she says that she has time for her children, and she teaches them a lot of things regarding life, regarding business, sometimes even school.
Okay. Maybe you want to translate this now. The reason I asked about what you do with your children is because your business is also your child, right?
Mhm.
And you must look after it by teaching things, learning things as you go. That's why it's important to be able to do that with your business and with your children. If you do it well, both your children and your business will grow the way you want. But you must put your effort into it to make sure that happens. It won't happen on its own.
True.
You getting the point there, Bernard? It won't happen on its own. So having said that, what are the things that stand in your way that you would say, oh, these are problems that affect you not being able to look after your children, at the same time looking after your business? Once we know those, maybe we can talk to say, how can we help you to overcome those problems?
So what I know about okay, bunch of business yeah, ma. Nenda activities zaenda pasokisa sika pasokore mwenyewe.
So much challenges nyingi that sometimes ufuna kuenda ufuna kwenda kumaombi ndingira leo ninayo ya pele kupele vitu vatura za kuzi so much challenges nyingi.
So Eva Russia says that the challenges varies from time to time. So according to her, one of the challenges that she has faced is the issue of constraints when it comes to money. So sometimes she wants to go and order new things. She wants to go and restock her products. But it happens at the same time that maybe the child gets sick. So she ends up using that money that she was supposed to use to order new stock by buying the drugs or taking the child to the hospital. So that is a constraint on her side.
Okay, okay. And what would be the solution if she was solving this problem for someone else? What would she do to help that someone else?
Ngati mwezekutani yamene institution imwaka ambaye ngati ndina mwenza kuna ndina ngamina kusitani explain ati ndi challenge yake ngamto mzile
muntu akufuna mutangizie munga mugira ameneyo muntu afuna amenye yaenda ero manje mwana adwana so manje ngachibanje kamba ti zaita ndeta nitakuwa mwana ukusipita sky ingasebe okay kumonga soma witi na bana bakuru anga eneza enda kandi nituzisi evaenda kumaoda ninaenda hospital kana ndio
So she says that if someone was to be in that situation, the way she would help that someone is by maybe if the person is supposed to go and order some let's say, an example, clothes. If this person
Right.
is going to order some clothes, and then their child is sick, so she would allow the person to take the child to the hospital, and then she would help the child. She would help that person by going to order for her those things that she wanted to order.
Okay. So in her situation, how is she managing that now? Because that's the advice she's given someone else, right? Is she following that same advice for herself?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And she says yes.
Okay. All right. I'm asking because every problem that you are going to face, you already have a solution yourself. What needs to happen is to find someone to talk to or to think from the perspective of someone else. But you already have the answer inside of you. Every time you have a problem, don't look outside, look inside first. And if you have friends, like your two friends sitting next to you, you can even use them to sound them out. All right? Is that, Bernard, are we picking that up trend? Yeah?
No, they are understanding that one.
You always have the answer inside of you if you look for it. So now she's told me about the sixth child. What about you other two ladies? What are the things that you are saying, these are getting in my way? I need to find an answer. What are those things? Do you have any?
Oh, so that they are saying that they have similar problems.
Similar times. Sometimes you want to do something else comes up. So how do you solve that problem? Maybe I want to go and order my things, then my child gets sick. How do I balance? Which one do I start first? Should I take the child to the clinic or should I go and order my things? But if it's the young child who is sick, I'll just tell the elder sister, can you please do this for me? Take the child to the clinic, me, I go to order my things.
Mm-hmm. And you'll be right by doing that, right? That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Let me suggest something. Do you live near each other, the three of you? Do you live near each other?
There is just maybe between 100 and 200 meters difference.
Ah, okay. Okay. There is something called a mastermind group.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what it means is that the three of you or four of you can get together and meet let's say every Monday. You meet for 1 hour. And each of you will have one problem that you want to be solved. Just one, don't put too many. You sit down, you tell your friends, this is my one problem. The four of you discuss, and at the end, you will help each other find a solution for one problem. We do the same for this one, we do the same for the other one. That's every Monday you meet. But also, this is important. When you do something well, something that you get right, oh, I've sold so many things, I've done well. You must share, and we do call it celebrate. You must be happy, all of you, to say we've made one good thing. You understand? So this group, you give it a name. Find a name that you like. Call yourself, what name do you want to call yourself?
About
Hey?
Okay, we are 10 of us, so I think we'll just make a group of 10 because we are 10 of us.
That's fine.
Yes.
You must give it a nice name.
Okay.
Okay.
So you meet and you talk and say, this is my problem. You discuss, you then help each other with that problem every time, so that all of you have 9 people to help you with a problem every time it comes up. So it might be the sick child, it might be sales that are not happening, but you must sit down, and then Bernard will ask you, what did you discuss this week? You tell Bernard. Okay, so Bernard, are you able to then make sure that the group works?
I've taken note. They are a good group, and I've worked with them for a long time. I think that is something that can work out.
That can work out.
Yes.
All right. Okay, I like to hear that. But I also want you ladies now to ask me questions, to say, what do you think about 1, 2, 3? Whatever it is that you want to ask now, ask, let's talk about it.
So Lillian is asking to say, what are you into? What business? Are you running any business? Are you working?
Okay. All right. Okay. No, it's important. It's important that you can't just have someone rock up on the screen and start telling you things and you don't know who it is. So let's go back. Let's start back. I am a lawyer by training. I used to go into court and I help people write wills, criminals who have stolen, help them. I don't do that anymore. But I'm a lawyer. I left that and I went and worked as a lawyer for a big company that makes Coca-Cola, that makes beer. In Zambia, we are called Zambian breweries. Zambian breweries. So I used to come to Lusaka and drink Coca-Cola there and other things that I used to drink in those days. So that's what I did. Then I am now, I coach people to help them get better. Like I'm doing with you, we discuss. I help them with ideas to do their businesses better, to do their jobs better. So if you are at Zambian breweries and you want to get promoted, I sit with you, we help each other. But also in your life. So you have issues in your family, you want help. Normally we do counseling. I want to leave him is the worst thing in history, and I come and sit down with you and help each other, and so that we find a way around it. So I coach people now. I also write things. I write little books. I write stories around, which I publish for people to read. But these are all to help people grow, particularly women. I help women to grow. So last week, I was a speaker at the International Women's Forum in Harare, Zimbabwe. And it was all Women's Day. So there are women there, and we teach them how to be better people. Now, better people means knowing yourself better. So if I sit down with you, I want to know, what are your strengths? What are the things you say, this I'm very good at? And then you will say, oh, I'm not so good at this. And then we agree to, how do we make you a better person? You focus on certain things. But let me tell you something, ladies, that I should have said at the start. That God created each person to be unique. Bernard, is that to be unique? What it means, ladies, is this. There is no one in the whole world, in the entire universe, who is like you. No one. There has never been, there isn't today, there will never be another person like you. So you are a very special person, each one of you. Very, very. So when you go home today, you must tell everyone around you that, you know, I am the most special person God created. And I mean that seriously. You are very special. Very, very special. And for you ladies, you are even more special because you look after other people. You help children to grow. So when you go back to your house, don't feel, oh, me, I'm poor, oh, this is wrong. No, no, no. You must walk in there knowing that God made you to create, to help other people to be better. So your children, remember I was saying, what do you teach them? Whatever you teach them today, when you are long gone, they will still remember. What my mother told me when I was very young, I still remember today. That's how important you ladies are. So we want you to work hard for them, but also to be very proud of who you are. You must always be very proud that I am what? I use the word special. I want you to say it to me. You are very?
I am special.
I didn't hear that. Let's say it again. Let me hear you say it.
I am special.
Yes. Yes. You are very special. And when you keep saying it, God will bless you. Why? Because he likes people who are proud of his creation.
Amen.
See? Amen. You were created in what? All right. So now I'm very happy for you, and I know your businesses are going to do very, very well. Very, very well.
Amen.
Trust God. Trust God. I don't know, Adam, do you want to jump in? Because I don't want to take the whole session myself. Andrea, you want to jump in?
Hi, George. I'll be jumping in here. I'm Andrea, the community manager for Join the Journey, and that whole entire conversation there was so inspiring. I mean, the part of where you mentioned how the ladies should go to each other, because every single group that we have here that does the program, they all come from similar backgrounds, or they all come from have similar businesses going on. And it is true, the people in this world that they can go to that would understand them are each other. Everyone that's participating in this program, that's gone through the program previously. I know previous entrepreneurs are a great people to go to. They've learned from what the programs provide for them, and they can even provide those lessons to new entrepreneurs that we bring in. And every single one of you ladies is unique and special in your own ways. And I had mentioned this to the previous group that we did a coaching session with, but being a college student, I am not a mother, I do not have children. And seeing how you guys are out here running your businesses along with raising your kids and providing and supporting your families, you guys are, in my opinion, the strongest woman I have ever met. And you deserve all the congratulations and the support for doing what you're doing now. You guys are the future.
Thank you.
And you're these stepping stones to what your kids could do. The possibilities are endless. And this whole session has been amazing to listen in on. I was so glad to see how inspired you guys looked, how happy you guys looked to hear what George had to say. And I feel the same way he does towards you guys. But
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, but that was an amazing session, and the whole point of understanding that balancing your family with your children is important, and essentially every single one of them, like you said, George, you should treat it like your child. Your business is your child. Your children are your children. Even your husband are your children that you have to tend and care for and watch over sometimes. So I hope this is helpful for you guys, and I hope the advice and the guidance that George has given you, that it helps you guys and it helps to improve your businesses and it helps to solve the issues that you guys are having.
Yeah.
And then, Barbara, I know you're listening. Do you want to input anything, or Bernard, do the ladies want to leave any final comments here?
I think for me, what I would just like to say is that today's session was very, it is rich. I can say it is rich in content. Even me, as I'm seated here, I'm also learning. learning. I'm also special. It's not only to the ladies. So that was coming to me. And yes. Otherwise, I just want to say thank you very much for this session. It has been really very on behalf of the women here, the women entrepreneurs, I just want to say thank you very much. The lesson has been really helpful, and we hope to see you sometime soon again.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, that's amazing. And Barbara, did you have anything to say? I know you're listening in and watching over too as well.
So Barbara is based where? Where are you based? Okay, I don't think she hears us.
You might be having some connection issues.
Yes, there must be some connection issues. No, that's fine. Folks, we'll talk about other things around sales. The one thing I always want to talk about when I talk about sales, that's not for today, but it is the most successful salesperson has got what we call the right attitude. We're going to be talking about attitude. And attitude is the way you deal and relate with people. That's so important. But it comes from first understanding that you are what? You are, let's go back to that again. You are what? You are very special. So when inside you know you're very special, you are able to talk to anyone and help them. When you don't feel special, you can't give what you don't have inside, right? So when we talk about attitude, we want you to feel very special so that when you sell to your customers, they feel as special as you. We'll talk about that in some other episodes of these days. Okay.
We're looking forward to that one already.
Yeah, very important. That's important.
All right, that's amazing to hear. And I know you, George, had told them that about the meeting together to discuss their problems and to find solutions and to praise solutions. But I'm passing on to our ladies here. Are there any goals you guys want to set for yourself when it comes to the whole topic of family balancing, or are there any issues that you have that you want to tell yourself, okay, I'll find a solution to from here going forward now, since we've had this conversation?
We'll think about that.
All right, that's great. And it is always something great to keep in mind because you always want to think about setting goals for yourself too. As someone who's working not only for Join the Journey, but also working for another business on the side, it's always important to set like little tiny goals for yourself, whether it's I'm going to dedicate some time to my kids by taking them to, let's say, the park or going on a walk with them or sitting down and talking with them, to goaling yourself with your business and, okay, I'll dedicate this much time to my business and I'll do this for it. And in a way, you're slowly developing those, not only balancing skills, but you're realizing, okay, I'm able to better manage my time. It helps with that. And it helps you to grow as a person even more and as a business owner. So that's my final comment on this. And that's what I want you guys to take away from me. But if anyone else has any final thoughts or any final comments they want to add in, you guys are all free to do so.
Can I just ask that
Right.
when you started these sessions, did you break down into goal setting, milestones, and then this is life business balance? Is that the structure?
Yes. So
Okay.
that's basically the whole idea and concept, essentially.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Because when you talk life balance, so perhaps with the help of Bernard or something, each person, we remember we talked about problems. So in those meetings, you can actually use the word problem to mean a goal, or you can have a problem, which you can work with other people to help you.
Okay.
You are with me, Bernard? So let's say the lady is failing to achieve a sales target. And so that is the problem. But it's also a goal. So if it is a problem and say, I'm failing to meet my sales target. So the group says, hey, I know you can do this. Try and promote this way, do that. Everyone will pile in with ideas. And then she will walk away with something that I think if I do this. That's the importance of these mastermind groups, to help you reach your goals or solve your problems.
Yeah, that's true. So,
but as Andrea was talking, I think you may want to help with kind of like formalizing it a bit for them.
oh yes, I think I'll sit down just after the meeting and I'll work it out and see how it can best be done.
Yeah, formalize it for them and kind of put a little schedule around it. You and I can discuss if you want me a bit of help around that. Just a little document that says, so today's what? Today's 17th, right? 17th, we met from 4 to 5. Madame X said 1. That's a problem. 2. So that on a week from now or a month from now, you have a record of the meeting of the 17th.
Oh,
and
okay.
Any one of them can come back to you and say, hey, listen, we spoke 2 months ago. I'm not too sure what we agreed on. If you pull it out, you can actually show them, this is what you said. And this is the solution that was offered. Don't make it too complicated, because then people don't like too much formality. But something that tracks things for everyone. Don't make it complicated, because then you lose everyone. But
We'll make it
make it nice and simple so that each one can have access. I want my copy, you give them a copy of it. So they go home, show husband, you see what we're doing now. And show the kids, listen, this is what we're doing now. It's very important to do it that way.
work on that.
All right. Okay.
That's something doable.
All right. Well, it sounds like everyone's kind of taking away a lot of good points here, and I can't wait to see what you ladies take with all the guidance and advice and lessons given to you today. But if anyone else has any other final comments, or if everyone's all set and got everything that they want to say out, I'm just going to take the photo of the session today. See. All right. Let's see here. All right. Big smiles here, everyone.
Let's
All right, let's do it. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
go.
All right. Well, today's session was amazing. Thank you so much, George, for coming in and talking to them about the topic of family balance. I think they really took away a lot of good points that you brought up today, and the meetings, I'm sure they're going to be excited to finally start them, and hopefully that they make a positive impact in their businesses and they see a positive impact in their family life and in their life overall. And ladies, I'm so glad you guys were able to make it today. I was so excited to see how engaged you guys were in this conversation, and I could tell you guys are really excited to take what George taught y'all and apply it to your businesses now. All right. But I just want to say thank you to everyone that joined today, and I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next coaching session.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Let's see here. Oops. Oh, okay. Adam.